Hey everyone, Aparna here. Today it's been such a surprise to me. I was cleaning my phone. I was removing the photographs I'd taken in my vacation, the videos I had taken, and just cleaning up my phone to make more space in it. And I came across this video and I can't even remember thinking I can't remember me filming it, and I apparently did now in this video. So I just looked into it, and I do now remember that I wasn't planning to really post this, but I'm not sure why. I can't exactly remember. This video was taken in December. I was November end December, when I was starting to think about what art supplies I wanted to carry with me during the vacation. And this time I was indeed planning to carry my travel brush sets with me instead of just using the water brushes that I use. And so this one, the brush I was these brushes that I was trying was from a brand called Fu Mui. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, and it's a travel brush set which I bought long time ago. There are four brushes in it, and here I am trying all of them to see if I'm comfortable using them. And apparently I wasn't comfortable because I didn't use them. I mean, I didn't carry them with me. I might have dropped it later on because I was trying to minimize the amount of artworks, no, sorry, not artworks, the art supplies that I was planning to carry. And I think in the end I just stuck with my water brushes because they are much more convenient, and I am of course familiar with how to use water brushes more than the Fumui brushes. And this is a process that I follow whenever I travel. If I want a new paper or a new brush or a new art supply, I start using them at least 2 to 3 weeks before traveling, so that I get familiar with how the products are working. And in this case, I remember I started using this sketchbook as well as for a test. I really wanted to use a new sketchbook with me. I wanted to carry something which can take pencils, I mean graphite, watercolor, gouache, and ink pen. And I think, if I'm not wrong, I wasn't planning to carry. I didn't carry the watercolors with me. Things change. I was sort of not sure what all materials I wanted to take at this point when I was playing around with my art supplies. As a matter of fact, at this point, I wanted to carry this particular water water palette. This is the current water set from what is the brand called? Art. Um, why can't I remember? Art Philosophy. I hope I'm correct. They have a series. One of the series is called Currents, and this is my favorite palette for water painting, water and trees. And I was actually planning to carry this with me, but in the end I didn't. But this is the time when I was trying out uh, different materials, different mediums, different paper. The paper as well was like I said, it I was trying it out, Canson XL watercolor aquarelle paper, and this one was not 100% cotton, and it was only 90 pounds paper, not 300 GSM, only 185 GSM paper, but I really wanted to try something different, and I wanted to get the hang of it before I took it out with me. And I prefer doing that because I feel that when I'm stepping out of the house, I'm anyway in a different zone. I might be finding myself in challenging situations, and I just wanted to be, I just like to be in a comfortable place when I'm doing art. So I at least would like to have art supplies that I'm comfortable with. Now, if you can see me here in this video, what I'm actually pointing out to is, on the left side of this sketchbook, I have done mixed media work. I really started, it just happened randomly. I painted some leaves first with watercolor, and then I went over on top of them with ink pen, and I just fell in love with it once again. I love using mixed media artwork, and I haven't done it for a long time. So when I did it, I really fell in love with it. And I was just thinking at that point, uh, and this was a time even before I decided I'm going to carry this for my travel. I had decided that I will keep the left side of the paper for these kind of leaves and patterns with ink work on it, and on the other side I was planning to draw my breakfast every day. However, I've always considered myself using sketchbooks like a playground, so that did not work out. I ended up doing a lot of other stuff in it, and I will be doing more. And it's not for making perfect pieces of artwork. I'm using this as, sort of finding out what I want to do with the art supplies, how it's working on this paper. Should I be carrying these with me while I'm traveling? Am I happy with it? Am I happy with the results? um, are these are the results going to be pleasing when I will be under different circumstances there? So all these questions were there in my mind at this point when I was trying out these uh, supplies. And I think I'm very happy. I was really happy with how the things turned out. In the end, I was able to use watercolor. I was Later on, I had decided I'm going to carry gouache and not watercolor. So that worked incredibly well as well. And the ink pen was amazing. I think the paper is a cold press paper, but it is a fine grain as well, as it's written on the label, fine grain, fine. I'm pretty sure it's French, but anyway, and it was just so beautiful the way the ink pen, the fountain pen, was working on it. And that ultimately made me decide that I'm going to take this, because I did have a feeling that I will be doing a lot of ink work. And I did few ink works there, and I really had a blast. And I will always suggest that when you are traveling and you are planning to carry out some art supplies, try to carry supplies that you are familiar with. Of course, sometimes you want to experiment and you want to have fun. You don't want to know the outcome. Those are separate things, and of course you should go ahead and do that. But if you are quite new to uh, carrying art supplies outside your comfort zone, then do try out your art supplies first before you put them in your bag. And for that, you have to have a lot of fun. You need to experiment with your art supplies, paper, especially paper, colors, brushes. Well, that's about everything that is there in art anyway. So yeah, grab your artworks, grab your art supplies, and create beautiful works. Try to understand how they work for you. And the more you get to know your art supplies, the easier it will be for you to make decisions when you um, want to carry them outside your comfort zones. So I hope this video encourages you to do the same. Have a fantastic time with your art supplies. And if you have liked this video, then please do like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, do have a blast. Carry your art supplies, have fun, experiment, and stay happy and stay creative. Bye bye.